Yeah, just for both of you guys, how will you remember and reflect on this team and what this team meant to you guys, in the future?
Yeah, this team's been it's been so great. We were so bonded from day one. Sucks it's got to end this way, but I mean, nothing's going to take away our accomplishments this year and what we achieved for what we were expected. So I'll forever love this team. We did some amazing things, some historic stuff.
Yeah, just to piggyback on what Aidan said, this 2021 Michigan football team was amazing, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love these guys. We bought in since January with the leadership and the young guys buying in, allowing us to move in the right direction. But yeah, this 2020 Michigan football team will forever be remembered. And I love those guys, and I will forever, just think about these guys, and I love this university.
Yeah, Coach Harbaugh told ESPN, that he told you guys, hey, this is be a part of laying the foundation for some different things to come with this program.
Can you repeat the question?
David, you broke up there quite a bit asking that question. Can you please restate it?
Yeah, just Coach Harbaugh told ESPN, hey, this is just the start. And he said he told you guys the same thing. What does that mean to you all to lay that foundation, to be a part of the beginning, of kind of a new era, I guess, for this program?
Yeah, this is we climbed mountains this season that no one thought we could. We did some things that nobody expected this Michigan team to do, and I think we set the standard, the future of Michigan football, and we really helped this program tremendously for the future. Those young guys, they got this scar tissue now, being in the playoffs, losing, having to feel this. I know they're going to bounce back next year and give them hell.
All right, we have more media coming into the room right now. Do we have a question for Brad or for Aidan, please? Okay, question for Isaiah Hole. Isaiah, please go ahead.
This one's for Aidan. Aidan, you kind of famously this season were described as being that type of leader that kind of galvanized the team in the sense of trying to get Michigan to this point where it was able to beat Ohio State and to get to the playoff. Is there any way that you can pass on that leadership to any of those players that are returning? As far as is there anyone you've been mentoring for that role to keep it so that the team continues to have this level of success?
Yeah, I think we got a lot of guys on this team coming back who really, they listened to us leaders this year. They learned from us. They're with us through the thick and the thin. So I know Michigan football will be in good hands next year with one of those guys. They're going to step up. I already started talking to a couple of them that I know are going to be leaders next year. So, Michigan football will be in good hands. And, they learned this whole season, what leadership is and how it's supposed to be.
All right, question from Aaron McMahon, please. Aaron, go ahead.
Guys, both of you, how do you balance the disappointment of a loss and the success of the season?
How do you say that one more time?
How do you balance the success of the win of the season and the disappointment of the loss? Today they had to go our way. That's life. And, of course, we had a great season and, got some big wins and, just did what we were supposed to do. But, this one hurts. These guys are going to continue to grow. They're going to grow from this win. And, kind of like Aidan said, we set the foundation and, these guys, of course, are disappointed and, this little scar tissue is not going to stop them. And, you know, starting a new year, you know, is a new season, and you know they're just going to continue to, you know, grow and continue to get better.
All right, we have one more question for Brad and Aidan. This one's coming from Bob Wojnowski. Wojo, please go ahead.
Yes, for both players, when you were out in the field today, people talk about the SEC. Did you find there is another level, another step that teams have to get to battle teams like this, like Georgia and Alabama?
I don't really think conferences matter that much. They were a talented team that happens to be in the South. And I don't think it's really Big Ten versus SEC. This is just, you know, they're a very good football team. And they executed more than us today. So I think that's what it comes down to.
Thank you.
Okay, Brad and Aidan, thank you so much for your time. We're going to get you out of
Thank
here.
you.
All right, folks, we have a tight end, Erick All, coming in right now. If we have questions for Erick, please type it in the chat box and we'll get you right up in the queue. Okay, Wojo, you are up for your question for Erick. Go ahead, please.
Erick, how quickly do you think you guys can put this past you and start thinking about what the possibilities are for next season? Or is this going to leave a wound for a while?
We're going to bounce back. Definitely by the time we play our first game next year, and we're going to work harder, and this is just going to do nothing but just add fuel to the tank. We're going to come out and work harder, even harder next year.
Do you feel like you guys discovered a little bit what the next level is like, what it takes to take the next step?
Yeah, for sure. We definitely didn't play our best game. We had a lot of mistakes, and especially in a game like this against an opponent like Georgia. You can't afford to make mistakes. The margin of error is real low. We found that out today.
Okay, next up is David. David, please go ahead.
Thanks. How much did falling behind a couple of touchdowns early impact your offensive game plan? Were you able to kind of continue through the first half doing more or less what you had been hoping to do offensively, or did you guys have to adjust just because of what the score was off the bat?
Really don't know. I really just think that Coach Gaddis was just trying to, I guess he was just trying to get us in the end zone faster. And I was putting the ball in the air and doing that without taking too much time off the ball. Off the clock. So